Yes.
Now to Mamdani, woke Sharia.
Woke Sharia. Oh, it's muted.
In your city defending this ICE agent from Minneapolis in this shooting. She said that he, quote, followed his training. Is that what you saw in those videos?
If that is following his training, then I think there are larger questions about the training that's being provided to ICE agents. I think we can all see that video and come to our own conclusions that that ICE agent murdered a woman in Minneapolis. And it is a glimpse into what has been a year full of cruelty. And I think what many New Yorkers woke up with feeling today was a heightened sense of anxiety and fear as to whether they were safe in leaving their homes. I know that's especially true for immigrant New Yorkers, of which there are more than 3 million, including myself. And it is clear to myself and to so many across this country, as I've shared with the president directly, that these ICE raids are cruel and inhumane, and they do nothing to further the cause or the interest of public safety.
You called this a murder just now. You said that also yesterday. The mayor of Minneapolis hasn't yet said that. Why go that far before the investigation is?
Because you have ice.
Yes.
I get. I like not ice like this ones.
Completed.
That was the conclusion I came to just in watching that video. And I think that many Americans came to that same conclusion. No matter how many times this is mischaracterized by others, we will see right what is in front of us, which is that a 37-year-old woman was killed by an ICE agent, and she leaves behind children, she leaves behind her family, she leaves behind an entire community and a city that will mourn her. And this is something that was entirely preventable.
I do want to ask.
Yes, he's just
the popular position, and it feels real when he said it. It's not like he defends his from his donors the position of why we don't need gun control.
Yeah.
I believe he believes that what he said, and and that makes him more popular. And they credit him. The media credit that they say, oh, we will not ask you about New York City. You want to talk about New York City? We will ask you about every topic. It's not about Israel. And they thought, oh, we will own him with that. No, you make him more popular.
Yeah, that's like, and because of his experience in like media and everything, and him also just not being a dumbass, he just saw the video of what happened. He saw the people reacting to it, and he was like, okay, I know what I'm going to say. This is like clear-cut case for me. There is no... He didn't even like... he wasn't even like, oh yeah, it was an incident or whatever. He was like, no.
We have to calm down. There was some Democratic senator from, I think she's from Michigan. She gets APEC money, and she was, we have to take a deep breath, and we don't know.
Yeah, of course.
She will. I love the future. These kinds of politicians will lose because they take APEC money, but they can't read the fucking room. I love that, and we know that they will lose, but I think they don't know they will lose because they know, I have my money, I will win, and they also think, I don't know, maybe they don't think, but it's good that they're not up to date. And the only thing that they learned from Mamdani was he was better at social media. Yeah,
it's fucking dumb.
It's true, but
yeah,
the things that he said, it was not that he had a new technique of filming. He was out there, asked people what you want, and he built a campaign around that. But they're, I don't know, too stupid, too arrogant, too out of touch with everybody.
He is actually like trying to be social, which is the key difference. The others, they're not trying to be social. They do not truly want to help the people around them.
They just want to help themselves with APEC money, gun lobby money, big oil money, and other bad lobby groups that hurt the average person. But what he achieved, it's not, no, the year is new. What he achieved.
Yes. Is this? Is there a way to
make it bigger?
Make it full screen?
Unrealistic.
No,
Naive.
so.
Well, yesterday our movement won a historic victory for working families across the city.
Yeah.
On day 8 of our administration, we announced the beginning of universal childcare for all New Yorkers.
Ladies and gentlemen, our mayor.
Yesterday in Flatbush, I stood alongside Governor Kathy Hochul to announce a $1.2 billion commitment in state funding for universal childcare. As the governor said, the days of empty promises are over. This investment will allow us to make childcare for 3-year-olds truly universal in New York City by adding more seats in neighborhoods where families have been shut out for far too long. It will allow us to start providing universal childcare to 2-year-olds, delivering it to all of them by the end of our first term. At the end of the year, thousands of parents will look at their bank accounts and see that they have now saved more than $20,000 per child. That is real relief. It is real change. And it is a testament to government's ability to make people's lives better. I want to be very clear. Working class New Yorkers delivered this victory. We are here today because of the millions of doors that you knocked, the phone calls you made, the canvases you showed up for in the freezing cold and sweltering heat, each time making the case to your neighbors that a better future is possible. This is a movement that was brave enough to make a promise, and even braver to know it could fulfill it. No longer will New Yorkers be forced to accept that starting a family means leaving the city you love. Every political victory is a choice, and yesterday, Governor Hochul and I made the choice to deliver for working families and children. The work has only just begun. There is so much more to do to deliver truly universal childcare for every family, every child, and every New Yorker we serve. But never let anyone tell you that progress needs to be slow.
And normally politicians would say, "Oh, it's so possible. We need everything," but
Oh, it takes time and it's so and that and this. No, he's like, I say and I do.
and because that's the thing, it's so popular, the universal childcare, despite of all of the propaganda against communism, they will do fraud. I maybe we will see a video from Nick Shirley. He's show me the children and show them, then he would get clapped in New York. But I don't know. But just prediction for 2026. It's so popular. If you are as a politician argue against it, you will lose support. It's childcare in America is very expensive. In Vienna, it's free kind of, but you have to pay for the meals. But it's like nothing compared to like $20,000 a year. And the money that they save, they can spend it on not on groceries only, but also on fun things. It's good for the economy.
Yes, like this is also a thing that a lot of governments and also companies do very wrong. In times of economic struggles, you should not keep money. You need to invest it into the economy to jumpstart it again, to kickstart it again. Like you can't be like, oh, look, the numbers are going down. I am going to keep my money, which is going to make the numbers go down even more until the government does something that fucking kickstarts it, jumpstarts it again, that makes the numbers go up again. Like that's dumb if you just invest the money, which companies and rich people will not do. They just simply won't do it.
They want to invest it in AI data centers.
And AI doesn't fucking get money. It doesn't bring you money.
It's just now they have the good face with everybody's investing, we don't need a profit. But at the moment where they say, okay, I want something in my return in my investment, they will pop. And that's a good thing, and people pay a lot of taxes. It's not a gift socialism, and congratulations, you have now social democracy. And it's I was not ready that it was on day 8 that they will announce that.
I also was like, okay, he's going to probably need a bit longer, maybe like at the end of January.
Or longer, maybe the first year, but I'm here and I'm stunned.
On the 8th day.
And he did a lot of things. He made a video with Rachel. He was fixed a ramp for bike lane. A lot of things. Like the day for him, it's not 24 hours, it's 30 hours.
He is the he is the Sigma grind set.
And Cuomo is like, I don't want. He was not even at the inauguration. Curtis was there.
Curtis showed spine and was like, I'm going to be there. Because Curtis is also a New Yorker through and through. But Cuomo was like, nah.
He just Instagram post that we will not read because it's like,
who the Who the fuck cares about Cuomo?
Yeah, everybody hates. That's the reason. Maybe he was not there because
Because everybody hates him.
yeah, and there's not enough security. The security was so we can't guarantee your safety.
Damn.
Then he was on
On
a
a strike. Oh, again, muted.
you muted him.
I muted him, how dare I?
Yeah.
The CEO and president of Montefiore made more than $16 million last year. The CEO of New York Presby, where we are today, made $26 million last year. But for too many of the 15,000 Neisner nurses who are on strike, they are not able to make their ends meet. They are not asking for a multi-million-dollar salary. What they are asking for is for their pensions to be safeguarded, to be protected in their own workplace, to receive the pay and the health benefits that they deserve. New Yorkers have a right to quality health care, as do the nurses who provide that care. My job as mayor is to protect both of those rights, to stand alongside the working people who stand with us every day, and to build a city where everyone can live a life of dignity, not just those with the most means. So know this, New York City will do everything in our power to ensure the sick and injured can continue to receive high-quality care, and we will do so while refusing to abandon those who have time and again refused to abandon us. The CEO and
He's great. He is great.
I think it's because he don't get PAC money. He can read the room. Like we can also read the room, but we are the average Joe,
Yeah, we're no one.
Yeah, because I live the life. If somebody says, economy is good, the number, see on the stock market is going up. Yeah, bro, I have a salary. I don't have stocks or not that many that I would profit of it, like Elon Musk. Like he can read the room, the other politicians can't. The people who gets PAC money, and it's kind of a revolution for America, because it was always, that's the reason why the people don't trust the government. It was always like Reagan said it. I'm the horrible. I don't know. I paraphrase, but he said like, I'm from the government and I want to help. That was a bad sentence, And then I asked, okay, why do people pay taxes?
Yeah.
Because Elon Musk gets richer and the other rich people, or $20,000 per year.
That's a lot of money.
That's
I mean, in a city like New York, it is everything that you can save is a lot,
yeah,
because it's a very, very expensive city.
yeah,
And hopefully Mamdani will be able to make it affordable.
yeah.
He's doing very good work currently.
He speedrun. Like they care. That was the most expensive thing to do. Like the city on grocery stores are cheaper but that's I can believe it. Mamdani won, and there's a lot of Mamdanis everywhere. There is a Mamdani in Britain called Zach Polanski. They asked him about, are you the British Mamdani? And he said, but nah, he's way cooler than me. It's true, yeah,
Humble.
yeah, humble. Trump would say, Trump was like, I'm way better looking. I mean, there are different kind of boys, that one is like the boy from the subcontinent and the other is the orange man. I don't know.
The orange man.
Yeah, it's not, I would say white, but I'm whiter
Yes.
than him, and I'm not.
Even I am whiter than Trump.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
But I love, I thought, Trump won. I was like, oh my God, it will very bad. It will, because it will affect us. It's not like North Korea and they stick to them and then.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like fucking US politics affects the whole fucking world.
Yeah.
That is a terrible, terrible system that they put up.
Yeah.
It's like, if you are going to fuck around, at least fuck around in your own borders. Like, fuck around with your own people,
No.
Like, if you're going to do that, I do not wish for any people to be fucked around with.
Yeah.
Like, why would I do that? I want every person to be able to afford their lives, to live in luxury, because why the fuck wouldn't we be able to?
Yeah, richest country on earth, but no healthcare. Richest country on earth, no free childcare. Like, okay, in New York now, but not
They
in.
like they don't even have like band-aid solutions. They don't like, okay, at least if you're not going to have um like a single payer healthcare system, you know, then have some band-aid solution for it. I
ACA
don't know,
was.
yes, exactly. But now they don't even have that.
Yeah,
Like,
and
what are you doing?
people will die because of it. And I hate you, Chuck Schumer. I hate you, John Fetterman. I have healthcare. I don't have medical debt, and I'm angry. And imagine the people in America.
Yes.
Now they get a letter. Oh, your premiums gone up from $300 to $900.
You can go on social media and search for like social workers or doctors arguing with insurance. Just watch those videos. Watch them. You are going to get furious. You're going to get very, very angry. Like how these companies are treating the people. And then just connect the dots. These companies can only do that because the laws, the regulations are not keeping them from doing things like that. They're not, the government is not being like, okay, these insurance companies actually have to help people. They're like, no, we're just going to like, we're not really gonna
Denied. What was this? Deny, delay.
deny, delay, and then something else.
Yeah. It's too American. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I'm sick and I go to the doctor, I go there. I give my insurance card, and most of the time I pay nothing because it was urgent. Because it was not
Yes.
like, oh, I need a new nose. Okay, that you have to pay yourself.
Yes.
If it's aesthetically, if it's like for
if it has
health,
if it's health related things, you do not have to pay a dime.
or maybe for the hospital, 10 euros per day.
Yes.
But that's for
Which
America.
you did not have to do
Yeah.
before, but now you do.
Yeah, there is a or he's not on the stage anymore. There was a German in Germany called cabaretist. It's just like a stand up but about politics.
It's a satire person.
Yeah, but it's older.
Basically.
Stand up is
Yeah.
a new concept in the German.
I know, yeah.
And he said, "What's the what's the end goal of this austerity politics in Europe?" And he said, "It's the United States. And society without solidarity, people don't have healthcare. People need 2 jobs to survive. The rich lives in gated communities. We also have gated communities, but not in the extent of the United States."
Yes. Like, for example, Vienna, very rich city. You have it's the
Red Vienna, I'm proud of it.
it's the economic engine of Austria. Most money is made here.
Yeah.
It's also the capital. You are only going to see like something like a gated community if you know where to go.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of the times it's not like, oh, it's gated and like shut off from the rest of the city.
No armed guards or anything.
Yeah, it's literally just like, oh, this place is more expensive, so they're going to be.
Oh, there is a fence, but it's not like.
Yeah, it's not like a fucking like big metal fence. It's
and with
literally
electricity.
yeah, it's just like a normal garden fence. Those green ones, which you can like, if you look at them the wrong way, they just fall down.
Yeah, and the thing is, I saw only gated communities. No, I was only in Europe this time. Oh, in Turkey's Asia. I only saw that in Istanbul, this gated communities.
Yes.
It is sickening because it's like, it's gated and.
They have like their own security there. In recent times, they have armed security guards, which is insane to me. Like, what do you mean? This is the city. Why shouldn't everyone be able to walk those streets?
Yeah, because you have a wealth disparity in Turkey. It's bigger. And in America, why they have a lot of crime? In America, they will blame everything. not the guns, it's a lobby.
Yeah.
Or they will say, it's because of black people culture, it's because of that, because of border and so on. But it's because of the wealth disparity. This is America way bigger. And the far right is here also very strong. It's because of the austerity politics of the last 20 years, maybe 20, 25 years.
Bit more.
Austria had also austerity politics, but we were not Greece. Like Greece, they fucked Greece.
Yes, I mean Greece got absolutely
But
big.
I remember they cut in funding for education. They cut a lot of for the young people. But they, you can't cut in Austria pensions because there are huge. They vote in, like Trump said, they vote in a block. They vote.
Yeah.
If you take away from the pension, like the people, retired people, €1, they will have.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
they're not going to vote for you
Yeah.
the next election. They're gonna be like, fuck you, never voting for you again. I mean, as a young person, we are not even expecting like to even get a pension. It is the way it looks right now.
Yeah.
I'm from this point. A lot of young people are like, well, it looks like I am never going to get a pension anyways.
Yeah, and that's that's also is a.
It is also propaganda.
Yeah.
It's not true because the system works. We do not have a fragile system like in Germany, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Germany has a really fragile system. Even their politicians back in the day were like, who was it? You told me that actually.
Oscar Lafontaine, maybe. He said we should just write.
We should literally just copy Austria's system,
the pension system, and it will be better.
Yes, and of course, I mean, yeah, you could be like, oh, but Germany is like 10 times the size from the people, but I mean, they also have a lot more fucking money.
There is so much money there, but they made the last, I don't know, 20, 25 years austerity politics. They make only the far right bigger. And also you have to blame the left parties because the left parties in America, in Germany, is like, just say we are against colonialism and against, but they, maybe Germany, but we are Germany.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even like clearly need to be like, oh, we're against colonialism or whatever. The only thing they need to do right now is literally take care of their own people. Take care of the people in the country.
Yeah.
The money is there. You have enough power to do it.
Germany have so much because they are third biggest economy in the world. Yeah. And they don't have it's just a small country. It's not a big country, but they have manufacturing. They have everything there. But austerity politics kills them. And the people vote for it's always the Conservative Party for some reason. Sometimes it's the Liberal Party, Social Democrat Party, but they are then heavily influenced.
I mean, the current social democrats in Europe, or in Austria and Germany, they are a lot more. They've moved a lot more to the right or to the center. Let's say, than they were like 20, 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah. For example, the community buildings like Mamdani talked about, we love him. They have a special place there because he says, look, Vienna, great. This apartment is a community building, or parents live in a community building, and a lot of people. Germany sold that community buildings.
Yes, they sold those buildings, and now they're like, oh, what? How could it be that rents are so high and that so many people don't have a place to live?
Yeah,
and it's just like, yeah, you fucking did it yourself.
Okay, people, now you have to do the math. I know you are from, you use a different system for math, and you don't have schools there and so on. Yeah, a little bit of rich bit, but all jokes aside, we have our parents community building, Gemeindebauten, Red Vienna.
Yes.
5 rooms, 95 square meters.
Yes.
I don't know what is in foot in square foot. I don't know. Just make the math. And one balcony. Balcony.
One balcony. Yeah.
Yeah, like because our parents get the apartment because a lot of children. So
Yes.
it's like Soviet Union communism.
What? How dare you get an apartment for your
Needs.
for your needs because you have children? Like, what are you gonna do? You already, the children are already here.
Yeah.
What is the
Yeah.
government supposed to do? Be like, oh, okay, like the parents are going to live in this apartment, and the children are going to live on the other side of the city.
Now it was like back in the day they lived just in one room.
Yeah, and you know, that
Toilet was outside.
a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of workers back in the day, when Austria and Germany and Europe was being rebuilt, a lot of workers back in the day literally lived in one room apartments
Or-
with others. There were like 6, 7, 8 people
Six, seven.
so, in one room. In one room that is smaller than this room here.
Yeah.
And they literally like stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. And they rented the bed just for 8 hours and then
Yes.
went to work. And that's now Red Vienna. Austria don't have the money. Okay, Austria was a big empire, but most of the social housing was built after the empire collapsed. So they don't needed to, they only tax the richest persons.
Yeah,
like,
they funded the Gemeindebauten
yeah,
by literally like taxing when you had like butlers and
Yeah,
everything.
like
things
this
that,
rich.
yes, things that only like very, very rich people could afford.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I have a car and I have a house and I can afford to send my children to better schools, like
Yeah.
some private schools. No, it's like rich in the sense of I own a fucking lake and I own all the houses around the lake.
I have
and
a mansion. Yeah.
Yeah, I also own this fucking castle or whatever the fuck. Like villain type of rich.
Yeah, and they also had a whole house for their staff, for the
Yes.
maids, butlers, cooks. I don't know. I'm not rich enough, but they do also.
Yeah, who the fuck
like
knows?
Epstein rich.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, like billionaire. Like some people own an island, and Epstein was not only person that.
Yeah, no,
who-
Epstein was not the only person who owns an island. There are a lot of people who own islands.
Yeah.
Not to be like, oh, maybe you should look into them.
Yeah.
But someone who owns an island, maybe why do you own an island?
It's maybe they're doing Hunger Games there, like.
Oh my god.
But then they're shooting the poor people, the like so Hunger Games. And I don't know. It was for me before Epstein was so publicly. It was sounded like a conspiracy theory.
Yes.
All the rich people met in an island and they're doing sex trafficking and pedophilia and so on. It was like that's okay. Come on.
Can't be true. Come on now.
That's
Like, yeah.
too much. Okay, you can just once you can be a
Yeah,
pedophile.
choose between
Yeah.
the two.
But after that, maybe there is an island somewhere, and there is, so rich people they have like very special weird hobbies or gross hobbies. We just don't know. And the thing is, we talked about Vienna and so on. In New York, also one of his plans to build like community buildings. New York can afford it, and America can afford it to build that. That there is no excuse for that. They just don't want to build it because they need the place for the data centers and
And to just leave it empty or whatever the fuck.
yeah, like rural America is just you have a house and you have a huge land. You can compare that. It's so fucking huge, and there is nothing there. There is these towns are dying with that beautiful bill, big booty cheeks bill.
Big booty cheeks bill.
They killed rural hospitals, and people will feel like this administration kills their own voters, not also the brown guys.
I mean, they are the thing is they're doing that, but they're blaming it on others, and the people are like, oh yes, that's true.
And according to polling, some people believed it, but the people are fed up. Epstein first, then economy. He said he will fix the economy. Tourism will be a funny World Cup without everybody will be in Canada and in Mexico because they don't treat you hostile. Like I wouldn't have a great vacation, like I walking down the street and there is masked man just harassing people. Like
Yeah, that wouldn't be very
yeah,
good.
and that's the reason why we make that. We want that everyone have healthcare, everybody have livable wage. That you don't need two jobs. It's not normal. I know a country besides United States where people are retired and they're still working. Do you know the country? I know it from experience.
They're retired in Turkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're retiring early, or now it's also 65, but they have to still work until the day they are. Your colleague is not coming to work because he died.
Because he died. Yeah, I mean, we have relatives that are literally getting pension from the state,
But it's nothing.
But it's not enough. They have to keep working.
Even if they don't have to pay rent, they have to do. We will call it
Everything's very expensive in Turkey. It's absolutely expensive. I mean, we've for us it was like 1 year we go there and the prices are like normal. The next year we go there and the prices are fucking doubled. It's like what the fuck happened? And then the next year you go there and the prices have like quadrupled.
Yeah.
From the already doubled prices, which is insane. It was like, what the fuck? How are the people supposed to live?
Yeah.
And the people are struggling.
Yeah.
They're struggling very much.
Yeah, and you need two jobs. Like you are retired and you work until the day you die, or you have like I don't know, some cows or doing some farming or something. But and when I say that, I can differentiate between United States and Turkey. And one country is way richer, have nukes and have money for foreign wars. To quote Tupac, they have money for war, but not to feeding the poor. Like there, I see it like Tupac. And now the people are saying, okay, we want things, and there is a popular sentiment. There are a lot of propaganda against it, but people want healthcare. People want to have affordable life. They don't want, the only thing that I want is that Elon Musk is rich. No, they have the social media platforms. They have the money. They have a lot of astroturfs or useful idiots sometimes, because sometimes people don't get paid and they're still defending billionaires.
Yeah, and they still defend
Oh
billionaires.
my God, just get some money and then do it, but not for free. But I have to understand it. They are heavily, what you call propagandized. But despite that, Mamdani won, and Crimea River, what do you call the people? Centrist Democrats, Republicans, corporate media, all people, Zionists, Crimea River.
I mean, they
don't care. I love New York City. I'm not from New York, but
Mamdanistan.
yeah, I hope. I hope he will build it. And we also have here community buildings, and the one building here is called George Washington Hof.
Yes,
They
we've literally, Vienna has literally named one of these community buildings, Gemeindebauten, after George Washington.
Yeah, Karl Marx, Friedrich Engels.
Also Karl Marx, yes, Friedrich Engels as well.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that they're named after.
Yeah, and
not always only the architects that they're named after.
Yeah, they and sometimes they have just the Karl Wilberhof, for example.
I mean, Karl Wilber was the architect.
Yeah, but nobody calls that. They call it.
Of course, they call it fucking Senfbauten, which is mustard buildings.
If we will show you pictures of that, maybe we will make a like Nick Shelley, we go there and they're like, oh, where is affordable housing?
Oh,
look at how bad it looks.
We'll go to the kindergarten there and be like, where are the children? Show me the children.
Oh my God, there's a kindergarten in there. You don't need to drive, but you have a girlfriend that works at the kindergarten.
Yes.
Just ask her what will happen if somebody like a guy, like 7 guys would come and say, we want to see the children.
If they come with like cameras and microphones and they're like, show us the children.
Yeah. Like if they would show the children, then they would violate the law. But yeah, it was to try to distract. But in the end they tried to distract with children. And people was like, oh, Trump wants to see the children. Trump.
Yeah. I mean, allegedly, we don't know, not yet.
Yeah, but then release the files.
Yes,
Even
release the files.
Big Baba Bill said, getting some head, release it. Come on, bring it on, fat guy. But yeah, I hope we will live longer than Trump. You don't know. Maybe he will start World War III. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
But some people Trump is a little bit over hated because he's saying
I don't think he's overhated. I think he's underhated still.
because
Him and his administration are still not hated enough.
but there are RFK is not hated enough. For example, he get rid of vaccine mandates and people will just die in the Middle Ages because they politicized vaccines, for example. That's a bigger threat than a senile.
Yes, but like Trump is the one who appointed that man.
Do you really think that the senile guy? That's the thing. He's so
Yeah,
senile.
that's also true,
We
but
know
still,
Stephen Miller
he is-
runs the show.
He's the
Commander in Chief.
He's the pin-up boy, he's the one that they put forward.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that he is maybe which is not true, like that he's maybe like a sacrificial lamb, which he isn't. Trump is not a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, but he knows he's a way out.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't do all of the picking of the people and whatever,
Yeah.
right? But he is still the face of them, and if it doesn't matter how demented he is, right? If he was a good person, he would make the right choices.
Yeah.
But he is not.
He's too demented.
Even before he was demented, he was not good.
Yeah, but
I mean, all of these, like, all of the contact that he had with Epstein
Yeah.
was before he was demented.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
come on.
And the thing is also, but in the debates he was a good conman, good snake oil salesman. He said Iraq was a big mistake. He attacked Liz Cheney, Dick Cheney for that. He attacked Little Marco. He attacked Hillary Clinton for that. Back in the day, he could read the room and said, Iraq was a big mistake. It's not worse than Libya's worse. But now he's not capable to know the right thing. It was just a coincidence that Mamdani went there and they had a great time. We will maybe just put a picture up there with Mamdani and Trump. It looks too empty. It's not looks like a conspiracy theory home with
That's true. we
messy
need-
basement, parents' basement, and you.
Yes.
I know that they're elites and they're doing things. Yeah. But yeah, that was for the thing, and Trump will do a lot of things, and we will report on that and this administration, and it will affect us. He threatens like 25% tariff for countries that do business with Venezuela.
He has already, like, basically threatened every EU country there is. I mean, basically every country on this fucking planet he has already threatened.
Yeah, why not
And we
kidnap
also-
Putin? He was in Alaska. You could kidnap him.
Yeah, if you're so strong, if America is so big and strong, why don't you do that?
Yeah, why not? Why with Maduro? I think there is a deal going on, and we will find out. And with Trump, yeah, I hope they've still try to defend the things that they defend because it's unpopular. They think like they can set the narrative. They can't. People don't believe them. They told about the woman who was get shot by ICE. She was domestic terrorist. Nobody.
Yeah, she wasn't.
No.
She was. She even was a legal observer.
Yeah.
How would that?
People don't take the narrative. Even with Charlie Kirk, they were like, no, it was Israel. It was deep state. It was other people.
Yeah. I
And-
mean, it's insane.
But
what
they still
the-
they don't try. Sometimes you fail and you try something new. But they're
yeah,
running
no,
with that.
They keep doubling down.
Yeah.
They keep doubling, tripling, quadrupling down. It's insane.
And they sound so whiny. This Stephen Miller so whiny when he's not on Twitter, but when he's on interview, he's like, yeah, what, like Dr. Evil, but from Temu. Yeah, but guys, Happy New Year. I hope this year will be good to you. I hope you get. You have now in New York City. You have free childcare. I hope you get also free bus.
I hope that any other politician like takes an example from Mamdani, you know,
He was so good in
to
social media.
so other people in the US are also getting these good things that will hopefully happen to them.
Yeah.
Of course, with this new year, we do hope that this that what the world is going through right now has been going through for a while passes, and that we do get the good ending.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Just always go vote. Lose your right to vote, because only people that profit off that you don't vote are the right wing. And
if you have the energy, if you have the time, activism, be an activist.
yeah,
Go out. You will find organizations, grassroots organizations that are going to welcome you with open arms and show
Yeah.
you community
Yeah.
and give you a way to help
Yeah.
your community, to give back to
Yeah.
your community. We need more love.
Yeah.
We need more hope.
Yeah.
This is, or else it's looking very bleak.
Yeah, and ask your politicians, your candidates, do you take money from pro-Israel groups? Do you take money from that? And then they have to explain themselves, because APEC one of the reasons they won this year, last year, because they sponsored a guy against in New York, Jamal Bowman, I think it was his name, and the topic was not about Israel, because it's not popular to defend Israel.
Yes.
Not on the right, not on the left, just maybe for the centrist guys, kind of,
Yeah, but from what we're seeing, there are not actually that many centrists out there.
Yeah, we saw that in New York City, that the Cuomo, the centrist guy, the Democrat centrist and Republican zone, just 41%.
Yes.
Yeah, and we will end it with that. I hope it will be a good year, and see you to our next review. Rewind time. Bye bye, guys.
Goodbye.
I love you.